Hey you guys, okay, so I'm coming to you guys with another tutorial, a DIY. Nope, it's not on my wild and crazy hair, but I am going to be installing pre-twisted Senegalese twist. So I've done a previous video where I did a crochet Marley Senegalese type twist, and I actually did it using the crochet method, and then I twisted it. And I've been looking around and looking on hair websites. Y'all, guess what I found? Pre-twisted Senegalese twists. So I am going to be using these pre-twisted Senegalese. This is by Model, and it is the Senegalese twist in the large version. And it's the crochet braid. And I just want to kind of give you a review of this hair really quickly prior to installing it. I'm going to be doing the install on my little sister, and this is the color 1B TP 530. Sorry. So it's the 1B plus the TP 1B and then the 530. So basically it's just like some 1B with a color mix in there, and just, you know, basically showing you guys the hair. Okay, so it comes on a little, just basically like a little wire tie, and then you basically, they have these twists, and I don't know how long they are, but they're pretty good length. So if I were to install them, they probably come, you know, to my mid back, and it is 20 braids per pack. And so out of the 20 braids for this color, it is 15 of the 1B and 5 of the color, the 530. So it's a nice mix, and you can kind of get a nice highlighted look. And this is really soft, you guys. It's really soft hair, really soft and pretty. And then here are the ends. So the ends basically are twisted like all the way down to the end with, you know, it looks like it could maybe unravel just a little bit, but basically giving it that unraveled look. And it's basically you know, trimmed to the ends where the ends are thinner. And I mean, they're really pretty twists. Now this is the large one, but I don't think this is actually really large. They loosen up just a little bit when installing, but they're not really large. I would consider these medium-sized twists, but it's a very pretty twist. The hair is very soft, and I'm just so excited. So I don't think I'm gonna be Senegalese twisting anymore. I saved my hands some work. These are beautiful. And so these I got from a local beauty supply store, and they were $6.49 per pack. I have saw these online at Sam's Beauty for $5.99 a pack. So I used 8 packs on her hair, and I'll show you the install later. So I used 8 packs of this brand, and they came out really great. So I really want you guys to see this. Really excited about this hair, y'all. I mean, for real, pre-twisted hair. Oh my God. Anyway, so stay tuned. Sorry for the long intro, but I kind of just wanted to give you a little review about this hair. I'll show you the complete install, and let's get started. The tools you will need will be a crochet needle for installing, a needle and thread to tack the braids at the end. You will need leave-in conditioner to protect the hair, and you'll also need an oil to seal the moisture in the hair, and then you'll need the actual braids. So that's it. Say hi to my little sister. She's my model for the day. So now let's start with the braiding pattern. What I'm going to do is separate the hair into 2 sections. One section at the top, one section at the back. And I am going to start corn rolling straight back. At the top section, the braids are going to be smaller, and in the back, they'll be larger. So I'm going to take small sections of the hair and basically just corn roll those back into small sections. You want the braids to be kind of close together at the top. So from there, I'm going to basically take 2 of those braids, and I'm going to tack that into a larger braid. So I use 2 braids, and I'm braiding that into a larger corn roll in the back. So I'm going to have 2 small braids going into 1 large braid. From here, I am just going to take the braid and sew it up using a needle and thread, tacking that braid to the actual cornrow, and that's it. So I have 11 braids up top, 5 braids at the back. Okay, it's crocheting time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Senegalese twist, and I'm going to, if you see the braid at the top, there's a little loop where you can basically unravel the braid to create a loop. So I put that loop over my finger, and from there I'm going to take my crochet needle and I'm going to open the needle and I'm going to slide the needle through the cornrow. And so from there I'm attaching that loop to the to the crochet needle, and I'm closing the needle. And then from there, I'm simply going to slide the braid through the hair. And I'm only pulling it through about, maybe like 1/4 through. So I'm opening that loop up, and then I'm taking the hair and I'm sliding it through the loop. From there, I pull the hair all the way to the end, and I basically tighten it at the root. No tying, nothing else. I'm just tightening it at the root. So I'll show you that one more time. I'm going to just take the braid. I'm going to open that braid up to get that nice loop, making sure that I put that loop over my finger. And I'm going to put the crochet needle into the cornrow. I'm going to slide that loop over the hook, close that hook, and I am going to pull that through. So you just keep doing that. No tying, you guys. Just pull it through, and once you get the hang of it, it works really smooth. Okay, so I want you guys to see that I am laying these braids really close together. I'm installing them like right next to each other, not leaving much space. I'm halfway through the hair now, and I just want you to really see how they look. They look beautiful, and again, I put them close together up top, and I want to show you how I do the back. So, as you can see, the braids in the back are thicker, and so I don't want to take the braid and loop it around the entire cornrow because you have this large loop. So what I'm doing instead is from that back braid, I install my crochet needle about halfway through the braid. So I don't wrap it around the whole braid, I wrap it halfway through the braid. And I simply do the same method by creating that loop and pulling it through, but only pulling it through halfway through the braid. Now, what I also do, once I do that braid on the, halfway through, I basically just pull it through one side, and then I do a braid on that opposite side. So because I'm doing half and half, I want to have full coverage to where you're not seeing a lot of spacing. However, I don't want the braid to be completely wrapped around the entire cornrow. So I'm installing it halfway through, and I'm putting one braid to one side and one braid to the next. This is the back of the hair, and I just wanted to show you what it looked like. You have one braid going to one side, one braid going to the other, covering up the spaces and not applying that big braid to that. Okay, guys, so I am all finished. It was so easy. It only took 2.5 hours to install. That is including the braiding, and it is just a really pretty look. I only used 8 bags of hair, and it was just an easy process. So that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll show you some pictures, and I'll link some of the information in the description box.